Y'all field goal. And you make it. Oh, they don't got cool no more? All right, let's get to it. Because I'm pissed off. And I need to get this off my chest. All right? So, Sunday, scrolling through the TV, the game is on. Jets versus Bills. So, I click on it. Now, if you listened to me earlier, I told everybody in the world that would listen to me, anybody with ears, the Jets are going to win this game. I was 100% incorrect. Don't take my bets. It's not here right now. It's not here. So I was 100% incorrect. Anyway, Tony Romo's calling the game. I should have turned the TV down when I seen his stupid ass face. Now, I'm going to lead with respect, even though that was disrespect. But I'm going to lead with some respect. He was a great quarterback. He's a great speaker. And I do learn a lot from his telecast. That's why I do like to listen. But when Josh Allen is playing, he's ridiculous. Wait, he's ridiculous when Josh Allen's not playing. But when he is playing, he just don't know how to stop. He needs to stop. Somebody to tell him he sound bad. He sound bad. You are a grown man. You need to stop talking about another grown man like that. I understand you like him, but it's bad. You're not supposed to be biased in the telecast. But anyway, let me tell you what he did. So, of course, Jets got blown out. Now, Josh Allen, I guess it was the third quarter or something like that. He rolls right, gets past the pass rush, and he just throws the ball in the air. He throws as high as he can, and Keon Coleman just jumps out of nowhere and just grab the catch and catch the ball like he housed them. That was a great catch. A great catch. It was a good play by Josh Allen, but it was a great catch. And there go your boy, Tony Romo. Oh, my God. He's won the MVP with that throw right there. He's won the MVP. How did he win the MVP with that throw right there? In a meaningless game right now, when y'all blowing him out, he won the MVP with that throw? That's when I said, I'm going to cut this camera and I'm going to give my little public announcement. My PSA. So I went and started digging up some stats, right? So I want to go check. I was curious. So I said, let me go see what the MVP odds are. I haven't really been checking that, but let me go check. So I look, and there we go. There was some truth to what I'm calling Josh Allen now, to what Tony Romo was saying. Josh Allen is minus 250 to win the MVP. And under him is Lamar Jackson, Saquon Barkley, Jared Goff. The rest of the three don't really count in this. Joe Burrow, to me, in my opinion, has been playing the best quarterback of anybody this season. But because of their record, he's kind of disqualified. But I think he needs like 300 more yards and he will have a 5,000-yard season. He's leading the league in touchdowns, second in QBR. He's been playing sensational. He's the MVP if we're not judging by a team's record. Don't let them sneak in the playoffs either. But let's talk about these four people. So I'm just going off of what Tony Romo said, right? So I went to the stats. I said, let me look at Lamar and Josh Allen head to head. So they both played 16 games. Lamar Jackson is leading in completion percentage. He's leading in yards, passing yards. He's leading in rushing yards. He's leading in pass average, each pass attempt. He's leading in yards per game. He's leading in passing touchdowns and total touchdowns. He has less interceptions. He has 20 more points in quarterback rating. He's 121.6, and Josh Allen is 101.4. And he's been sacked more. So we could allude to say that Josh Allen may have the better pass protection. You can't really go off that, but he's been sacked more. The only stat that Josh Allen is leading Lamar Jackson in is rushing touchdowns. Now, not taking nothing away from him, but we all know they get to the 1 yard line, they do tush push. It's like the Jalen Hurts one. Not all of his touchdowns that, but majority of them are that. I believe so, right? So how could he be leading in the MVP race if Lamar Jackson is blowing him away, pause, in stats? So I guess they're either one, they're just, this would be, if Lamar was to win, this was to be his third. They're just tired of him and they want to give it to somebody else. Or just maybe the record. They're saying that the Bills just clinched the second seed, that they have the better record, so he should be ahead in MVP. I think that is totally bogus. Because head-to-head matchup, the Ravens beat the shit out of the Bills earlier this year. Like, it wasn't a close game. They beat the shit out of them. Josh Allen was sitting on the bench because the game was over. So, all right. Y'all want to get, so that disqualify him. We're going to say Joe Burrow, I already said Joe Burrow, he's disqualified, and Lamar Jackson won't win because of his record. The Bills have a better record than them, right? So now we're going to go to records. The Bills are 13-3, and the Philadelphia Eagles are 13-3, right? You know what? Before I do the Eagles, I'm going to do the Lions. The Lions, I believe, are 13-2. They haven't played yet. And Jared Goff numbers are, he's played one less game because he plays tonight, but he's third in passing yards, fourth in passing touchdowns, eighth in QBR. If they win out, they will be the 1 seed. So why Jared Goff is not up a little higher in the MVP rankings, MVP race? We're going by, because his stats, some of his stats are better than Josh Allen's, right? But his stats isn't clearly better than Josh Allen's, but his record is better. And that's why we're giving Josh Allen the nod over Lamar Jackson, right? Because of the record, because stats clearly is definitely not Josh Allen over Lamar Jackson. Clearly not over Joe Burrow. So Jared Goff and Josh Allen are going neck and neck when it comes to stats-wise. And the Lions have a better record. So I guess, you know what? They're saying, no, but Tim, you can't say that. The Bills, they beat the Lions, but didn't the Ravens beat the Bills? I'm confused here. You know what? Let's disqualify that. Let's go to the Eagles. They're 13-3. Saquon Barkley had just ran for 2,000 yards with 1 game left. If he played the next game, I think he'd need like 100 yards to be the all-time leading rusher in the history of the league. Now, back in 2012, the last person to win MVP that was a non-quarterback was Adrian Peterson. And that's because he went over 2,000 yards rushing. His team finished 10-6 that year. The Eagles are 13-3, on their way to be 14-3, will have the second or first seed. And Saquon Barkley will be the leading rusher if they play him next week. Why is he not a candidate for the MVP? I'm confused. Somebody please tell me, what is the criteria and how is Josh Allen leading in it? I don't understand. So then I said, well, it's a lot of things that's working hand to hand. So I seen the stat. Let me find this. So I went to current playoff teams' records versus other current playoff teams. Chiefs are leading with 7-1. Shout out to us. The Lions are 5-1. Now, both of those teams lost to the Bills. So we're going to hold them. We're going to give them that. They did beat the number 1 and 2 teams in the league, right? We'll give them that. Josh Allen was sensational in both games. The Eagles are 5-2 against playoff teams. They've played, the Ravens are 6-3 against playoff teams. The Bills are 2-3. They only played 5 playoff teams because they play in that dump of a division where they play the Dolphins, the Jets, and the Patriots 6 times. 6 wins. 6 wins they get from them. They've played 5 playoff teams. And they're 2-3. So they lost 3 other games to other playoff teams. 1 including the Ravens. I'm confused here. But we'll see. I just hope that they do the right thing and they say, you know what? I'm not going to give it to a quarterback because it's going to be a lot of rift with that, and give it to Saquon. But these playoffs is getting very interesting. Very. So with the Chiefs locking up the 1 seed, we'll be on the bye. So we won't play until, I believe, January 16th or 17th, right? I think we should play our starters the first half just to make sure we keep everybody up to speed. We do got Hollywood Brown, who just came back. The O-line's been shifted a little bit, so we need to work with that. First half, that's it. Make sure nobody get hurt, right? Now, the Bengals. Oh, my God. They're coming. Collision course. They're coming. If they get in, nobody want to play them. Nobody. If they do get in at 7, they will be playing the Bills in Buffalo. My money's on Joe Shiesty and them boys. But just in case they don't, I think the Chiefs are not going to beat the Broncos. The Broncos will get in, right? But I had a scenario, and it's happening. Now, I'm not a Buffalo hater. I have no reason to hate Buffalo. I'm just tired of these fake fans. I got family members who are Giants fans, who are in my DMs talking about let's go Bills. They always been a Bills fan. I've never seen y'all, friend, and we live in New York. I've never seen these Bills fans. It's okay, but I never seen them. Just say you like Josh Allen. But I got something for you. And Lamar Jackson got something for you too. Because y'all will play them. If Joe Burrow don't get in the playoffs, y'all will play the Baltimore Ravens. And I got my money on Lamar to whoop your ass, Buffalo. And I got the receipts. To all the fake Bills fans that been in my DM. See, let me tell you something about me. I don't bother people. People come to me. And I screen record, screenshot, and I archive it. And I bring it back out when it's time. And that's why I call them receipts. It's going to get interesting, y'all. Breaking news. We have a trade. My Lakers have made a trade with the Brooklyn Nets. Again, we are sending D'Angelo Russell 2 first-round picks and Maxwell Lewis to the Nets for Dorian Finney-Smith and Shake Milton. I don't know what to think of this trade. I can see why we did it. Vanderbilt, I don't know if he's ever going to come back. So Dorian Finney-Smith is probably his replacement. They might cut bait with Vanderbilt. Who knows? Shake Milton, anything right now might be better than Gabe Vincent. So let's see what Shake Milton could bring to us. Gabe Vincent got to go to the end of the bench with Brawny somewhere. Yeah, we'll see what happens with this. Maybe there's a bigger play here with this trade. I don't think it moves the needle for us. I don't think we got better, but we did fill some needs, but this is not making us a championship team. But we'll see what happens. But I'm kind of curious. So D'Angelo, we had to give up 2 draft picks to get rid of D'Angelo Russell?